Hey, thanks for joining me. I'm Andrew Axum with Axum Outdoor Adventures, and today I've been wanting to get outside and shoot some slingshots, but it's just been a blustery, rainy, kind of chilly Sunday afternoon, so I decided to go ahead and stay inside and tackle some indoor projects. And during the course of tackling some of those projects, I've gotten some use out of my little Leatherman Squirt PS4 multi-tool. So I thought I'd just go ahead and do a review of that today because I really enjoy this thing and I thought others might enjoy learning about it. So the Leatherman Squirt PS4 is one of Leatherman's little keychain sized multi-tools. Just to give you a size comparison next to some of their other models, this is the Squirt and this is the Leatherman Wingman, which is one of their popular models. And this is the Leatherman Wave. So you can see it's quite a bit smaller than the other tool, but still a very capable little multi-tool. They listed on their website as having 9 different tools available. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of those tools. When you open it up, first thing you notice is it's a set of pliers like most Leathermans. And the first tool they list on here is the spring action needle nose pliers, which they're calling the tip of this the needle nose part. And then this is considered a separate tool, and that's the spring action regular pliers. So there are 2 of your 9 tools there in the needle nose and the regular section of the pliers. Also, the spring action wire cutters, which is this section right down here, and it's pretty sharp. It will cut some wire. So we close this up, and on the outside of the Squirt, you have the first tool they list here is the knife blade, which is a 420 HC steel blade. It's pretty sharp. It's a nice little blade. My only complaint with this blade is that it does not lock. So I'm not a big fan of blades that don't lock. I've had them slam shut on my hands a few too many times, but I'd go ahead and use that if I just wanted to open a plastic bag or something. On the opposite side of the knife blade is the next tool they list, and that is a file. And it's a wood and metal file. It's got a different coarseness on either side there. And I actually have used that file more than I anticipated that I would. Most of the time I'm using it on plastic though. Just a couple of times there's been a few different things around the house that have kind of had a rough edge on them. And just kind of clicked in my mind, oh yeah, I have a file right here in my pocket. And I'll pull that out, and I've just kind of taken a few burrs and some rough edges off some plastic items around the house and some wood a couple of times. But it says it'll work for metal as well, so I'm sure it will. So that is the knife blade and the file on one side. We'll flip it around here on the other side. So then on the opposite side from the knife and the file, I just went ahead and pulled all the tools out here. And the first thing is your scissors. You have a pair of scissors there. They're pretty sharp, kind of small, but they would definitely be handy to have if you just needed a pair of scissors and needed to do some quick cutting. So that's convenient. So then you have your can opener / bottle opener here, and that is, on the end of that is what they call your medium screwdriver. So that is a straight screwdriver. And actually, if you're a slingshot enthusiast, one of the things I found that this is great for is when I'm out shooting some of my simple shot slingshots that have a straight screw instead of an Allen key like a lot of the slingshots have. This is great if you want to change bands and you don't have the thumb screws. You got a convenient little straight screwdriver right there in your pocket in addition to the bottle opener. So this is the 9th tool on here, but I saved it for last because this one has probably impressed me more than any of the others. And it is what they bill as the flat / Phillips screwdriver. And when I first looked at that, I thought that is not a Phillips screwdriver. It's just an angled little screwdriver that has a very small flat section on the bottom. But this actually has, I've had to use it a couple of times in the past week to open small Phillips screws. And I've been very impressed with that thing. It works a lot better than you think it would just from looking at it. So the tools I have found are pretty capable. I mean, it's not going to replace full-size tools, but if you just want a little handy thing to carry in your pocket and you're not quite interested in carrying something that big, this thing has been really great. Let's go ahead and look at some of the specs on this. It only weighs 2 ounces or 56.4 grams, and that's one thing I really like about it is, like I said, I'll slip it in the side pocket of my cargo pants, and sometimes I'll forget it's there. I'll forget it's there until I need it, which to me is the idea. That's the way you want it to be. When this is closed, it is 2 1/4 inches long, or 5.72 centimeters. When it is open, it is 3.8 inches long, or 9.65 centimeters, so it's still really tiny. Very unobtrusive, I feel like. So the blade is pretty small there as well. It's 1.6 inches or 4.06 centimeters. The width on this, it's pretty thin that way. It's 0.78 inches, so it's not even a full inch across. That comes out to 1.98 centimeters, so not quite 2 centimeters. The overall thickness is 1/2 inch, so very thin. That comes out to 1.27 centimeters. And the materials, this blade, like I said, is 420 HC stainless steel. The handle looks like it's 6061-T6 hard anodized aluminum. So this is a pretty durable but lightweight and unobtrusive little tool to carry with you. I've really enjoyed it. Let's go ahead and look at the details as they listed on the Leatherman website. It says the Squirt PS4 will make you wonder how you ever managed without it. With pliers, scissors, and a pocket full of other features, this lightweight mini tool comes in handy for everything from snipping fishing line to wrapping a birthday present on the go. Sheath sold separately. I do not have a sheath for this, and I've actually been thinking about getting one because I've really enjoyed carrying it for the past couple of weeks. Like all the Leatherman tools, they have a 25-year warranty on this, so they do stand behind their work. And it looks like this is available in black, red, or this blue color, which I like the blue, but I'm sure that you'll enjoy whichever one you get. And the price of these on the Leatherman website looks like they're $39.95. So $40 for a little pocket tool. I don't feel like that's too bad of a price at all, because how many times have you spent $40 on a pocket knife that's just a knife, or way more? I know I've spent quite a bit more on pocket knives. Right now I carry this Kershaw, which was a $40 knife, and I really enjoy it, but point is, just all you get for $40, I feel like that's actually a pretty good bargain. So that is, in a nutshell, a review of the Leatherman Squirt PS4. If I could change one thing about this, I would put a lock on that blade. I'd feel a lot more comfortable using that if it had a lock in it. And as a slingshotter, the one other thing I'd like to see on here is a little Allen key, maybe a little number 3 Allen key figured in somewhere. But if you had that, this would be the ideal slingshot tool, I think. So that has been my review of the Leatherman Squirt PS4. I really enjoy this little multi-tool. It's very capable but unobtrusive to carry. It's very affordable at $40, and I think if you get one, you're going to enjoy it. All right, that's going to do it this time for Axum Outdoor Adventures. I hope this video has been fun and informative. I think that I'm going to go ahead in the next couple of weeks and make a daily carry out of my Leatherman Wave, so I'll probably do a review of that coming up in the near future. So if you think that's something you would enjoy seeing, be sure to look out for it. Don't forget, if you enjoy these videos, to go down and hit our subscribe button. Also, remember to give us a like, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you can get alerts anytime we put out new content. Thanks for watching.